Well, hello, Scorpio. My name's Tina, and I'm going to be doing a love reading for 2021 for the sign of Scorpio. This can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. This is a collective reading for Scorpio, so if it doesn't resonate with you, you might want to look at your Venus sign specifically, because that's the planet that rules love. Your rising sign is also important, because sometimes that's how you identify with yourself more, as your rising sign more than your sun sign. Sun sign has to do with the person you came to be, and your moon sign is about your emotions. So any of those signs or any of those placements will work. Jupiter's also pretty active right now, as well as Saturn just moved, so you might even check on that. First card out is Confront. That's the 18 card. That's the moon. That's actually having the moon make you realize that things sometimes aren't what you think they are. The number 9, this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is a well-deserved reward. It's also the Independence card. It's like you've been working on yourself, and now you're at a really good vantage point, being able to see all the way around you, being able to see the picture very, very clearly. You're enlightened in this card. You are just glowing with knowledge. So it looks like you've done a lot of work. And the 8 card is about working. So that is definitely a great card in a love read. It means that you're ready to work on it. Or somebody is coming in that is ready to work on it. This is about actually honing a skill, this 8. It's about getting really, really good at something that you do, something that you're passionate about. Now the 2 is actually the card of the High Priestess. How can that not be a good card? The High Priestess is about psychic abilities. It's about having visions, having psychic insight, spiritual experience. So that's what's coming in for you. Let's see, what's the overall energy for Scorpio? One more card, Spirit, just for the overall energy. I forgot to look at the bottom of the deck. Believe and succeed. Yeah. So this is the this would be the 6 of Wands, and that's about actually victory. That's about winning. That's about getting where you want to go because you're manifesting it. Whoops. At the bottom of the deck we have success and growth. Opportunity beckons. This is about being given a new opportunity, but maybe not being able to see it. It's behind you, you know? You have your back turned to it. So it can be about missed opportunity. It can be about just a message like, hey, I'm over here. This has the infinity sign on it, this gift. So whatever it is, it's something that's everlasting. So you might want to, keep that in mind. Take a second look. Because sometimes this card denotes that you're just too emotional. This is the Cups card, green. It's your heart. So you might be too emotional to actually see this gift. So keep that in mind. So let's see here. I am going to pull some clarifiers on it and see What is it that you're going to succeed at in 2021 for Scorpio? What are you succeeding at? What are you believing in and succeeding? This is a victory card. This is totally winning. Was it Charlie Sheen that said that? I'm winning. Well, that's the attitude to have here, because that is definitely, your overall energy for the year. That's about actually believing, It's like what you think about, you bring about. So it looks to me like no matter what it is, you're going to be successful at it. But let's see what the cards are clarifying there. The Six of Wands. Believe and succeed. Can you clarify that for me, please, Spirit? Angels, guides, archangels, thank you so much. Well, this is about letting something go. Like maybe it's something that was a struggle for you to let go of. And it's happening this year. You are going to successfully leave something that you loved. Maybe it's already gone. And you're just walking away from it finally. You're going to finally dump that out because you realize that it's over. And then it's clarified by your own card. Death and rebirth. So you're used to this. This is rebirthing something. You're shedding something old. You're letting something go that's hurting you. It doesn't serve you anymore. So you're letting it go. And I think what this is saying is that in order to be successful in whatever it is that you're working after, you do have to let something go and start anew. I feel like the Death card is kind of like, letting go of one layer of something. It could be an actual, death, and maybe you're finally letting that go. But it could just be one belief. It could just be one single belief that has been screwing you up forever, So here, these cards came out. So this is telling me that you have sunshine. This is abundance. Let me take it out this way. This is how they fell out. Can you see that? So the first thing is a brand new beginning in love. This could be after you pour out whatever it is that you're hanging on to. Once that happens, what's going to rebirth is a brand new beginning in love. Maybe even just how you feel about it. Something has you nightmaring, and that could very much be your blockage here. I feel like this could be blocking you from getting this new beginning, this fear. This is fear. And it's, it's 9 swords, it's grief, and you've got all this shit. You can't sleep at night. You are at your wit's end. You can't take it anymore. But the good part about this card is that there's like an angelic being up here that's watching over you, that's seeing you cry, and that is ready to right that wrong for you. And this is a card about making a decision to allow that jacket to go and go toward the light. This is about letting your soul come out, make decisions for you. Your soul plan is completely different from the one you have. I can promise you that, because we're humans and we have all kinds of stuff that taints our vision. They change us, And sometimes we just hang on and hang on and hang on to that. But your soul actually really wants to come out. And I feel like it always does this when we're in this grief spot. That's one of the safety mechanisms of our own makeup as a human. We get to this place as a human where we just can't take it anymore. And And our soul says, hey, I'm right here. This was part of the plan. This was part of the plan. And then on the other side of letting your soul out is sunshine. This is abundance. It's abundance in everything. Look, another 10 card. New beginning again. So you've got a new start in love and abundance. But in between that is this grief that you're going to have to let go up there. You're going to have to let go of whatever's keeping you up at night. And what I mean by letting go is think about it in a new way. You know, let go of the outcome of it. Maybe it's something you don't understand. Maybe it's something you just can't understand, but your soul definitely does. And so as soon as you like tap into that inner self, this card is so much about surrender too. This is surrendering to your divine self. And that's what's on the other side of it, is sunshine. You are going to succeed, but you have to believe in it. You have to believe in yourself. So let's look into this moon card, because this is about confronting shadows. This could be your own. It could be whatever you're trying to let go of there. Maybe we'll get a little better idea. So thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Confront. So what you're confronting is something about, has to do with a Queen of Pentacles energy. This could even be you. But she is a grounded entity. I love her. And she's someone who's magical, tapped in. She is balanced. She is beautiful, and she owns it, you know? So this could be a person in your life that's in the pentacle suit. So pentacles are Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo, is it Taurus? God, yeah, it is. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be your energy, but the world card is, the wheel card, is fate to me. Like, this is how I read this card. It's a number 10 card. It's the number 10 in the major arcana. This is definitely something that's fated. It's set in stone. And so whatever it is that you're confronting here, this issue that you have, is actually, fated. And at the bottom of the deck, I have this Lover's card. So this is fated love, the overall energy for this pick. So maybe you have a fated love with an earth sign. Yeah, maybe. So let's see. Anything else on that moon card? What exactly is the shadow? So the shadows are something that doesn't look like what you thought. Like, you thought it looked like something and then it wasn't. Maybe you thought something was fate, but it really turns out that it wasn't that. Or maybe it's fate for you to be grounded like the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it's about how you see yourself. Maybe you see yourself as less than, but you're not. But you do have all those kind of nightmare card kind of things. You've got to put something to rest there. And then maybe the fate is that you're, you take on that Queen of Pentacles energy. It's a really good energy. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go on to the next card, and then maybe if we still don't understand, or if I feel like I need to clarify that further, I will. The 9 of Pentacles. This is your root chakra here. Your Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the 10. So yeah, once you reach that state of enlightenment and independence, and you know that you're fine all by yourself with Source, that's when you get your 10 of Pentacles, you know? So it is all about letting go. It's about, you know, doing your thing. You know, the death and rebirth thing. So, number 8, dedicated effort. What is Scorpio working on this year? What is Scorpio working on? Scorpio is working on making a decision, one that you've chosen to blindfold yourself to something. Sources trying to reach you and give you messages, but you are choosing not to see, choosing not to make a decision, to work on something with someone that you love. This is a 6, the Lover's card. That's also Gemini. And 4 of Wands. That's about a committed relationship, a fated relationship. It can mean a twin flame or guided, you know, message or guided love. And you're still trying to decide whether you want to work on it or not. And it seems like it's because of 3 of Cups. It could be maybe you had other options. This can be also, I feel like this is a card of like guided friendships, people that help you see, people that help you see your beauty. It's like friendship. It's like sisterhood, brotherhood. It's guided though. So it could be that, you know, Source is bringing some people into your life to help you see and maybe help you take off the blindfold about something that you're trying to release. Let's see, the High Priestess. This is about dreams and visions, psychic insights. Oh yeah, well that's how they're gonna, for sure. So I feel like this is people. These are people coming. These both cards have to do with, you know, making a choice. Like you have to make a choice here to take off the blindfold and actually work on something with someone that has to do with love. This is also the choice card. This is actually making a choice.
What are you doing,
one or the other way, you know. This card is a card of celebration. This 4 of Wands. And so is the 3 of Cups. I mean, it's about hanging out and having a good time. It's about party. So I guess it's up to you whether you want to work on it or not. With that 2, this blindfold one. Maybe that's what you have to let go of up there. Okay, let's go back to this High Priestess. What's the High Priestess doing here? The Listen card. This is about actually paying attention to signs, synchronicities, messages from the universe. This is about 9 of Wands. This is about, you know, I have had this card in every reading, pretty much. So this must be a major theme since our planets all moved, you know. It's about letting this go. It's about letting this, owning this, owning all the pain that you've been through, and not in a shitty way. Not being angry about it, not being resentful about it, but like you're starting to look at what it gave you. Spirit, what did it give them? What did all these swords or wands, what happened to make them get to this place? Can you give us a clue? It's regarding. It's about falling in love. So, you have a guard up about falling in love. You're afraid because you've had past bad experiences and now you don't want to really do it. See, you have the blindfolds on here. Anything else? What's the messages going to be coming in for Scorpio in 2021? It's going to help them. What can they watch for? Okay, strength and a new perspective. So, I think the first thing you're going to realize about all of these 9 wands and about yourself going through all that is that, first of all, it gave you strength, power that you just didn't even realize you had, but you found it. And that is one reason to be grateful for the 9 of Wands. I feel like this also is spiking your intuition with this High Priestess card. So you think shitty stuff happened to you in love, but what it really did is it drove you closer to Source, you know? That's how we get to that place where we surrender and say, okay, you know, like, okay, soul, it's your turn. What was the plan? I got off kilter. And then all of that, all of these 9 wands that hurt you, they give you a new perspective about what love looks like. Maybe you're redefining it right now. Or maybe you're going to in 2021. What does love look like to you? You know, you're going to be enlightened to what love really is. Somehow. And I feel like you really need to pay attention because that High Priestess is guiding. So pay attention to your intuition, synchronicities, stuff like that. Anything else, Source? Anything else that Scorpio can look for? What kind of signs? A page. Page of Pentacles. This could be a child. This could be a child in the Pentacles. So Virgo, Capricorn. So here you got another Pentacle. So you could be getting a message from a Pentacle person. I feel like that message is going to bring you balance, whoever that Pentacle person is. It can be a child, like I said, or somebody young. It can just be a message from your person. What's the message? What's the message of the page? Maybe you have a child that's in that suit and they're going to enlighten you maybe on really how awesome you are. That might be one way, you know, to make you understand what love really is looking at you. Like your kids and stuff. You know, maybe they look at you like, you know, a totally different person than you see yourself. You're seeing yourself as this guy, this person here, really guarded. You have a guard up around yourself about love. You're just not allowing it. And what's the page message? What's the message of the page? The message of the page is to realize your magical powers. Yeah. So that page could actually, so whoever that page is coming in, it's probably one of these guys in this, these guided people that are coming. That's how I see it. Anyway, it's to realize that you can manifest anything you want. You can have anything you want. And I feel like whatever it is, you're going to suddenly realize how damn magical you are. And that's super freaking cool. So now I'm going to take a little peek at your person. I'm going to scoot these guys up a little bit so that we can make room here. I don't know how much that camera is showing. Okay, so let's see. What is the person for Scorpio? What does Scorpio's person feel about them or think about them in 2021? What do you think? How do they think about them? How does Scorpio's person view them in 2021? Man, I did it again with the glasses, you guys. These cards, I have to look at the pictures. Hang on. Yeah, so I have to look at the pictures on these cards. They're a little bit different. They do carry. So this person feels like you don't see them. 4 Cups in 2021. They feel like you don't even see them. And you're distracted with something else. You're not noticing them at all. 8 of Cups. They see you as walking away, like not wanting to be with them. Anything else? How does Scorpio's person feel about them in 2021? Okay. Knight of Swords. They feel like they want you to come in and make them an offer. The Moon. They feel like maybe it's not what they thought, or that you're too good for them, or that you're too good to be true. Justice. They feel like you're a fair person. Or they want justice with you. They want it to be fair with you. King of Wands. They just feel so passionate about you that they're just drawn to you, really. They see you as a king. And they just want to be with you all the time. They're just like stuck like glue. They don't want to let you go. Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is normally about taking a rest, so maybe they see you as healing. And then the Two of Cups, they see you as their person. Like, that's why they can't let it go. They feel like it's the Two of Cups. I feel like is the twin flame kind of vibe. So I think they think that you're their match. they don't think it's going to happen. Now, how do you feel? How do you feel about your person? How does Scorpio feel about their person in 2021? You feel like they're your soulmate. You feel like there's not love both ways. There's not enough attraction or chemistry. So maybe you're not really all that attracted to the person. Or you feel like they aren't attracted to you. Maybe they feel like you feel like they don't really love you. Unrequited love. That's what that means. You feel like they don't love you. But dude, they do. It's like you guys are thinking the same thing. You feel like you would like to have some heart-to-heart conversations with them. Honestly discuss how your feelings with each other. Yeah, so you want to do that. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So there's some reason, something that's kind of like in the middle. It's a child. It's about children. It could be about your children, or it could be also, I feel like there's another meaning to that you feel like a child when you're with them. But it could have something to do with your children getting in the middle of it. How about them? How do they feel? According to the Angel Oracle, they feel like it's a codependent relationship, but they want to make the effort because they think it's like special love, and they feel like it's worth it to make the effort. And anything else? Engagement. They want to take it to a higher level, even though they feel like you don't love them. Seems like this person could be crazy. They want you, but they don't think you want them. They feel like you're worth waiting for, and that it's divine, and they're just waiting. They're just waiting because they think it's a divine connection. They love you, and they're just waiting for you to heal, I think. And they're calling you in. Look at that. You think they're the soulmate, and they're calling in their soulmate. You guys are really on the same page. And then the wedding card shit. So they definitely want